We are here with Joyce, and she is beautiful. When did you realize that that word defined you?
It doesn't define me. I think
First
it
line.
would define me if you tell me that I'm beautiful inside. That would define me. Okay. But I think today, especially, look, I have a pimple. I don't think that's so cute.
Oh my God, Venus is flawed. Well, you know what?
Sweet. Thank you so much.
Appearance is first thing people notice, getting to know you, and they see on TV. But I think in person, she says she's beautiful on the inside. Is that you, or your opinion, or everyone thinks that?
I think my friends and my husband and my family and my mom think so. So that's the opinion that's most important.
And that's all that counts. Now, when you were growing up, did you ever have like an awkward phase? I mean, because things obviously worked out.
I did. I was really awkward. Thank you for telling me things worked out, because sometimes you still have that little girl inside your head. But things were awkward. When I was growing up, I was olive oil. They called me spaghetti and meatball because they said the body was the spaghetti.
Okay.
And the head was the meatball. So
You
I
had a
was
meatball.
awkward.
That's the best meatball I've ever seen in my life. Well, I was told I was a girl till I was like 10.
You were?
Because I had short hair and they'd be like, oh, your
See?
daughter's beautiful.
We all have that awkward stage.
Like, I'm not a daughter. All right. So now, when did you know he was the right one?
My husband, I knew immediately. It took him 3 months to get me out. When we first met, it was love at first sight.
Now, did you let him know, or were you?
I let him know because I fell on all fours. I know it happens in the movies, but it happens in real life. I literally collapsed because my knees got weak.
Oh my God. I have girls collapse, but it's not for the right reasons. Now, with the children, when did you say, you know what, it's time for us to make something that is,
it was never planned. We said if it happens and if it's in God's purpose and in God's way, it's going to happen. So I wasn't protecting myself, obviously, and we said, well, if it happens, it happens, and it happened immediately. So
this is a fairy tale story, except for the pimple, of course. Minus the pimple. Now, one last thing. When you were growing up, did you ever see this coming, that you're going to be one of the people that the whole world looks at and tunes into and says, let's see what she's up to?
No, I studied social work and special education. I was a total nerd. I have 2 bachelor degrees. That was me. So I'm the girl that grew up like a nerd, and things happened.
Can you imagine her blowing the curve on test that this is the nerd in the class? Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm Joyce Giraud, and you're here at the OK Magazine party. I love being interviewed by you, Chance.
She could say anything and I would weaken the knees. She makes it all happen, and she claims she was a nerd. We'll fact check that later. We are out. I'm so happy for all your success, and thank you.